Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. Hope you all doing well. I'm still under the weather. Unfortunately. So yeah, gonna be some sniffling, a little bit of coughing, maybe a stray sneeze. It's gonna be a thing. Gonna be a thing today. Hope you all doing well though. Hopefully it's just a me thing. But thinking it's allergy related. Because I didn't realize it, but we got some flowers starting to bloom here for some reason. We're not really sure why. And my pollen allergies, I think, are just not liking it. So, kind of went into overdrive with it. But anyway, yeah, getting back into Shadow Hearts here. Getting right towards the end, I do believe, from what I've seen. So, pick it back up in the mental hospital. And hopefully, we'll be able to finish it up either today or tomorrow. Hopefully. Hey, how's it going, Lude? How you doing today? Been a while since we talked. That is what it is. I go through this every year. I thought I was actually getting, like, sick until we were driving in from dinner, and my mom was like, oh man, you know, my flowers are already starting to bloom. And I'm thinking about her flowers are literally right outside my window. And, you know, I had my window open the last 2 days without even thinking about it, so that didn't help. Just seeing flowers. Pretty much, yeah. That's my life. I'm programmed to get sick every spring. Oh, also, Siri. They have arrived. I don't think I will be wearing them for the stream quite yet, because otherwise I'm trying to figure out who I look like with them on, or like what this shade looks like. I want to say like early 2000s Bono, like from U2. I feel like I saw him wearing some yellow shades like this. They definitely help though. Like I can definitely tell a difference. But I'll be using them definitely in my free time. Definitely in my free time. But yeah. So, just went and picked those up a little while ago, actually. So they're like fresh out of the packaging. Like brand new, brand new. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. On how the ice train is. I think it'll be better. I think it will be better. But I mean, I had to put it through its paces to find out. Was there something I needed to get off of? Received a... Okay, I'm not just, like, being stupid here, right? A P0, the heart key. Pathe heart? Parthe heart key. Okay. It's a vase. Water has accumulated in the bottom where a tiny switch is visible. Drop a coin? Did that do anything? Drop a coin? I don't seem to have a coin that will fit in the jar. Because that jar is so oddly shaped. I need a specific coin for it. So I guess I need to get different coins. Okay, I dropped the bronze coin. So there must be 2 other coins I need to find. I don't know. I think I look goofy with them on. Like, I tried looking at myself with them on camera. I'm just like, I can definitely notice a difference wearing them, though. Avert your eyes, Lude. Your least favorite enemies are back on screen. I mean, I'm definitely going to use them, like I said. Like, when I'm doing my gaming or if I'm doing some work on the computer, I'm definitely going to be wearing them. The exterminators are here, but remember, these are the scariest enemies in the game. Man, her bar is so slow now. Fine. We're going with Bono John for this stream. We'll go with Bono John. Fine. There you go. Oh God! I just realized someone. Oh, I just realized who else I looked like too. I'm gonna have to sit down and make like a list of people I've seen with like amber-colored glasses, and it's all literally gonna be like a list of people from like the early 2000s. I mean, I can already tell though. I think that's the other thing, Ripper. Look like a skier. I think that's the other thing, Ripper. I've never had to wear glasses before in my life, so it's like, it's gonna take some getting used to. But honestly, I've been figuring I need to go to the eye doctor for a while to see if it's time. Damn. I forgot to put my teddy bear on. I didn't realize I needed my teddy bear with these guys. Wow. Well, that's not too long. I'm amazed, like, my vision hasn't gone to shit sooner, considering how I treat my eyes, honestly. Like, by all accounts, I should have had glasses probably, like, 10 years ago. Alright, should I put the teddy bear on? That's the real question. I think that's a lot of people. Like, if you get glasses early, you tend to try and not wear them. Like, I know my one friend who I worked with. I've literally worked with this guy. God, I want to say I worked with him for like 3 years before he finally came in with his glasses on one day, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, oh yeah, you know, I've supposed to been wearing these for years. Okay, so this is the first time we've seen these enemies since that one random battle. So, it's an upside-down naked lady. Oh, God. Did you guys have, like... I don't know if Ripper would have had this, but did you ever have, like, a Chinese place at, like, the mall where they gave out samples, like, as a kid? Because I swear... I used to have that. They'd have, like, chicken teriyaki, and they would put it on a stick, and they would give them out as samples. So this is, like, a demonic sample lady. Like, butt naked, covered in blood, trying to hand me a meat skewer to test their product. Oh, God. I know she was just here. There you are. Oh yeah, no, we had like, I remember it was always like chicken teriyaki, and they would not let you walk by them without trying their product. You could literally be walking by them with food from another stall, like a meal from another stall, and they would still shove their product in your hand. Hey, Mimi. And I'm just running into a wall while I'm petting the cat. I clearly have my priorities sorted. And the cat is the priority. Which of these doors? There we go. Got a chest. Fruit of Yggdrasil. I've noticed that a lot in RPGs too, where they like... What is with RPGs in the World Tree? Key to success. Guys, I found it! Where's it at? I found the key to success! All I had to do was play Shadow Hearts. And I got it! Oh. And there's the club key. I think that was what? Farther down? Because I think the one upstairs was diamond, right? Or no, wait. That's outside. Oh, got back attacked. In all seriousness, I think that's supposed to be a human brain on that stick. Now that I'm kind of looking at it closer. Mimi. You know, I tried calling Mimi down, like, to spend time with her before I started the stream. And she didn't really want to have anything to do with me, so she waited until I started streaming before she came down. I just want to point that out. She's gone from being camera shy to waiting until I'm doing this. I'm helping her. I'm helping her regain her mind. Come here, Mimi. I feel you rub up against my leg. Uh-oh, he's gonna fart out lightning. Oof. Oh, missed. Alright. Aw. That sucks. Did it go well, at least? I'm assuming it did, but I know with pet dental and all, sometimes it can be a little hit or miss. Alright, got the diamond key. Oh, God. Like, it messed with her depth perception, I guess? That is odd. She has bad tooth, that'll need to be taken out. So it gets called dental vets in one day. Ugh. Yeah, that ain't gonna be cheap either. Alright, got the gold coin. She tweaked herself out, I'm not sure. Ugh. Either way, not good. I remember when Mimi had her infection, that was like $600 just to get that drained. It's like, good grief. I can't even imagine dental. I imagine dental work would be even more. I mean, it's worth it, but... Yeah. I hope for your sake it's not. I know my, my aunt with some of their cats. Oof. Yeah, 14 starts to get to that point, though, where they start having more and more medical problems, unfortunately. But yeah, some of my aunt's cats, who were getting quite old, like, we're talking these cats were like 20, 22. But some of her medical, like, some of her vet bills were, like, insane. Like, we're talking, like, a couple grand for a go, depending on what all they were doing. And I was like, good grief. At a certain point, it's just like, I get it. They're your friend. But at the same time, like, holy crap. Oh, I missed. And here comes him crapping out lightning again. Hey, me. You want to get up top here? No? You have an antisocial down there? There you go. Oh, good grief. How's it going, Ted? Feed a free. Girl's gonna need a shot for arthritis and then getting her teeth done. Oof. Like I said, though, once you get up to that age and pets, it's like, it's one thing after another, unfortunately. Right, Mimi? Unfortunately, Mimi's starting to get to that age. She's 11. Well, hopefully it gets that swelling down. Like I said, I'm a little concerned about you waking up in the middle of the night just choking on your tonsils, Ted. Hidden staircase here? It's almost like they showed me in a cutscene. I'd like to believe you, Siri, but, there's a narrow opening for ventilation. It looks too small to climb through. So why are you giving me the option to look at it? It's a mighty thick door. This key doesn't fit. Uh-oh, here comes the voice again. Can you smell the bacon? It's right behind the door. Mom, Mom. It's me, Haley. Are you in there? Damn it! You miss your mother's milk that much, do you? What is it now? This is our mental hospital. The patient in that room is special. She's not ready to be released. Let my mother go! Give it up. You heretic slime. You picked a fine place to meet your doom. Time to meet your maker. Well, okay then. And here I thought he was gonna, like, mess around with us. He's just getting straight to the fight. There comes a certain point that I kind of wish that these enemies looked the same on the overfield as they did in the battles. Like, I wasn't really expecting, you know... what is this, even? Let's go with Ifrit. It's like red pot-bellied Nosferatu. He prego ego. Oh, good grief. He got some moves there, too. And his bulge coming out farther than his stomach. Let's do that. Kind of wish I knew I was going into a boss fight. Would have healed up first. Alright, less light. There we go. Nope, that's definitely not a baby bump. That is something else entirely. That's bulging out at the wrong spot to be a baby bump. That's all I'm saying, okay? He packing some heat. I mean, we're hitting him pretty good, though. Like, that was, what, 700 damage or so there? Like, okay. Alright, let's get Alice healed. And then wail on him some more. He's got a butt chin, too, now that I look at it. This game has some really unique enemy designs, that's all I'm going to say. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it. At this rate, I'm going to be very interested to see what the final boss actually looks like. Let's make sure Yuri doesn't go insane here. Alright. Heal him for 12 SP. Alright, he's got special defense. That's fine if I keep aiming for physical. We'll go ahead and heal Yuri. Alright. Boom. Joke's on you. I'm just gonna keep beating your face in. You know what's funny? I looked back on the Nocturne playthrough a while back, and someone had made a clip where I made a joke, because at that point in the game, I was basically just using physical against enemy. I didn't realize that was another head on his feet. He had 2 heads. I didn't even notice that till he flipped upside down. I thought he was just holding his feet together. I didn't think I had... Wait, what? What the hell? Oh, God. Anyway, I was making the joke at the time that all it was really doing was just physically attacking all the enemies. And I've realized that my whole strategy in Shadow Hearts so far has been pumping Yuri up and just having him wail on the enemies. And it's been working. Like, if you notice, like, for the last, I'd say, like, what, half of the game that I've played, all I've been doing, really, is buffing Yuri's physical attack and then just going to town. How did you... Go back home to your master, idiot. Ouch. Just won't budge. He's gonna go through the vent, isn't he? What's wrong? Looks like we can get in through here. See, I knew there was a reason that let me investigate it. Hey, Haley! Oh, is he gonna have a moment with his mom? Why do I have a feeling his mom's been turned into a monster? Mom. Mom, it's me. Don't you recognize me? You're kidding, right? Mom, please, say something. No. Haley, hey, what's wrong? Yuri, my mom, she's... Your mom? What's happened to her? Mom. Hey, Haley, can you hear me? God damn! Can't open it by force. There must be a key somewhere. Let's try to find it. Well, it probably has something to do with that spade key that we just got from the battle. Because that'll open up the last door that we needed to investigate back this way. Never mind the electric chair. Don't worry about that. I don't remember what door number it was, though. That's the only problem. I know it was one of these doors. I can't remember which one. Ah, must be this one, because there's a chest I didn't investigate. The dungeon key. You've been tortured and lost your voice, huh? You're okay now. I'm here with you. I wanted to come here sooner, but nothing worked out. Yuri and his friends helped me out this time. They're weird, but nice. They're trustworthy. So don't worry. Oh shit. Is it bacon time? Oh no, he's turning us into bacon bits! Who are you? I'm afraid your sappy little reunion will have to come to an end. It would appear that even an emotionless witch cannot forget the child she carried in her womb. Even after such torture, her human emotion has begun to awaken just a small bit. How utterly delightful. You who sacrificed both body and mind to protect your magic powers. You actually wish to speak? You. Don't you dare touch my mom. He's going Super Saiyan again. Not the same power as your mother, but it seems that you do not yet have the power to control it. Take that! Oh shit. Damn it! Hurry! Well, maybe if you tried to do something to let him in sooner, you know? The bed looks comfy. I mean, it probably is time for you to get beaten to the head again, but you know what? This is a perfect time to sleep, isn't it? It's never a bad time to sleep. Remember the Cannibal Village? You always take the rest when you can get it. It all comes back around. Always take the sleep. See? That's what I like to see in a game, is consistency. It's never a bad time to sleep. And now we're gonna go beat him in the head. Now that we're nice and rested, it's beaning time. I'm sure Bacon will wait while we sleep. It's fine. Never mind the dog, you know, farting lightning out at us or whatever it's gonna do. There we go. And here comes the rock storm. I can't wait to see what Bacon transforms into, because you know it's not just going to be a normal fight. Like, he's going to have some weird, like, zany form that he transforms into. I refuse to believe it's just going to be a fight between me and a guy in a top hat. I'm sure it's going to start off like, oh shit. Crap. Where was the closest save point? I think it was back with the fountains? Right? Need to make it to the end of this room. Can I make it? Woo! Made it! Yeah, back to the graveyard. Let's go take care of that real quick. Oh, that was close. Oh, I always forget about the malice. That's almost got me in trouble a couple times now. Alright, let's go ahead and transform. We'll make this nice and fast. Alright, got 30% up. Not quite 36, but I'll take it. Oof, that thing's hitting pretty hard now. There we go. One attack. One beefed up attack. Just boom. I'm telling you. I feel, you know what, Lurker? Miss Lude, I'm sorry. You know, Miss Lude, I feel like there's a bit of irony there. That my sanity gets me a lot of the times. Or my lack of it. I feel like this game's trying to tell me something. just barely made it back. Let's go ahead and drop a save. When you used the dungeon key, the heavy door opened. Yeah, it'd be like that. I'd rather the game throw shade than insta-death me all the time, though. Although this game has also insta-deathed me, so what do I know? You again, huh, Bacon? Where's the ranch? So we finally have all members present, do we? I see the Rosan proved to be no match for you people. Are you alright? Freeze! One false move and this kid's dead. Now then, Yuri. You're wondering why in the world I'm here, are you not? Very well. I shall explain. To fulfill my dreams, I've been doing research into a deeply secret and arcane form of magic. When that is done, I'll be able to cleanse the world of its filth and help usher in a new age. The hell is the difference between that and Dewey's plan? You're just another nutty magician. Yeah, pretty much. Your problem is that you think far too concretely. Good grief. You must approach reality in a more flexible way. Do not lump my dreams together with the child's play Dwyer is engaging in. Now then. Oh, you know it. This is Monologue Central. Tell me, what does this woman look like to you? Looks like she's into S&M. Lurker, Siri, do you know anything about that? Are you nuts? It's Haley's mom, for crying out loud. Well, yes, that is one correct answer, but her true value does not lie in such mundane dimension. She is necessary to my goal of bringing forth a new Eden. She is the beacon to an approaching God. If Alice is the key of light, embodying positive magic, then she is the key of darkness. This is way too complicated. So what you're saying is she's the key to unlocking your magic, right? In a word, yes. You could have said that right from the beginning, dummy. Listen, all I'm saying is I'm pretty sure that electric chair has got more than one use, if you know what I'm saying. Damn you! Well, I suppose playtime is over. Take that! Not a pyramid, no! Wow, actually... Oh, God! Why does it look like he's shocking him in the ass? That's what it looks like, right? Like, that lightning's going right into his rectum, right? Oh, God. Bad touch, bad touch. Oh, God. I love this game. What have we here? She can bear the pain in her own body, but she cannot bear the suffering of her beloved son. I mean, if I saw my son getting raped by lightning, I think I'd try and do something too. A fatal weakness. Mom! And so the friends you guided here with your telepathy have failed you. I wouldn't count me out yet. Had enough, you damn witch. I'm amazed that you still have the strength to stand, monster. Oh yeah? Then you'll really be impressed when I smash you to pieces. How amusing. I shall accept your challenge. Oh shit. Drop this act now, you who claim to be Bacon. Wait, is he fake Bacon? Is he turkey bacon? Ah, so you have finally opened your eyes. You're ready to obey me? Kudelka Lisant? Oh, shit! Oh! Oh, crap. Is this a reference? Because I know the team that worked on this, there was a PS1 RPG called Kodelka. I don't know much about it. I didn't think they were related, unless they just reused the name slightly. I'll have to look into that later. Yuri, thank you for coming. It means a lot to me. Oh no, I need to get Kodelka now! Ah! Siri, why do you do this to me? I need Kodelka now. Oh. Now's not the time for you to die. You. I'll go with this man. You go and meet an old man in Wales. And please, take good care of my Haley. Alright then, in exchange for the lives of this rabble, you are now mine. Olga, I'll leave you to clean up here. Mom! I'm here to take your life on behalf of Master Bacon. I'll never forgive you for what you've done. Now I feel bad, because now I feel like I'm playing this out of order. I thought they weren't related. Aww. Aww. Gosh darn it. Well, I know what I'm doing, well, when it's financially viable. Because I have to know all about this now. I need full context. I need to know everything. Alright, so she's hitting us with poison. That's not that bad. Weeks ago, so I think it was the first two. I mean, and I think I read one or two places online that were even saying that this was it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because I think they even mentioned Kudelka, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, it's not really related. Oh well. Just one more thing to add on to the to-do list for the stream, right? Not like I don't have enough of those. The problem being, I should do that before I go on to Covenant. But that means it's gonna be that much longer until I get to Frank the Ninja in the new world. What's one more to the list? Not much in the grand scheme of things. I don't know, I just feel like I've gone down a rabbit hole at this point where it's like, oh yeah, I'll do Shadow Hearts. That, you know, do one-off Shadow Hearts and whatnot. Now it's like, oh, well, now do you do all Shadow Hearts? Oh, now there's Kodelka too? It's gone from like, yeah, I'll do this one game that everyone kept asking me to play to, I need to know everything. This is not just a, you know, a simple one and done. This is going to become a deep dive. And I refuse to look anything up. I do not want to spoil anything. Oh, Lord. I can already tell you that the glasses are working, though. Because I can already feel it on my eyes. Just, like, not as much strain. Like, I think it's a mixture for me between the screen and the light. But it's definitely helping. Because normally I'm starting to feel it by about an hour into a stream. So thank you again, Siri, for getting the glasses named for me. Thank him for me, please. It really does mean a lot. Like I said, I tried getting a pair before, and I think I pretty much just got scammed. I think it was just a normal pair of glasses. Alright, let's get Yuri some sanity points. Here comes the Rock Storm. Oh yeah, we need to heal. There we go. Getting a little close on some of those timings there, unfortunately. We'll see how my Judgment Ring luck holds up this evening. It's funny. I ended up getting them at Best Buy and paying a little bit extra just because no part of me wanted to go inside of a GameStop. Like, it's kind of sad that I've gotten to the point with GameStop that I actively, if I can avoid going into a GameStop, I actively avoid going into a GameStop. Because they're always pushing something whenever you go in there to actually do a transaction. Ooh, got the perfect. Get that 36%. Heal up Alice. There we go. Nah, they're not worth pity purchases at all. They're not. Honestly, given their business practices, they are not a business that I actively, like, try to keep around. You know? I don't feel that loyalty towards them. Like, I don't know. I wish there was an alternate, you know, like, nationwide company. Master Bacon! Mom. You're awake? You've been sleeping since we got back. You must have been exhausted. I follow a Twitter account called Warrior64, and most of the time his deals are posted. I mean, don't get me wrong, he posts GameStop deals too, but a lot of the times you can get the same stuff on like Amazon or Best Buy for the same price. So that's normally what I end up doing. Yes? His mother's death was a big shock to him. I mean, every once in a while, I will wander into a GameStop, just because, you know, like we were talking about the other day, their online tracking for their used games is completely useless. So sometimes I will find something that isn't listed online. Like, I went in a while back, and I actually found Neverwinter Nights for the Switch in their used, which I was looking to get, and wasn't showing up online anywhere, but they had it sitting on the shelf, so that worked out. But Oh my god. You know what was funny? So, wait. I didn't even know there was a screen over here. What the? Why is there a pentagram? What? Hold on. The world sure is full of surprises. Sharon can summon strange creatures now. Her ability isn't very stable yet, though. I had a dream about monsters. The old man made me a room so that the monsters can come out. So, hey. Whoa, wait, what? Wait. Is this a black dong monster? Oh my god, it's a black dong monster! He's got a giant banana member! How did they make this more ridiculous? How? Why is it floating up and down? Oh my god, this game. Why? At a certain point, because Shadow Hearts doesn't explain everything. He's a happy creeper. He's being summoned by a child, Siri! Why is a child summoning this? With bright orange shoes. Why is he wearing shoes? Oh no! Oh my god. Oh, let's get rid of the speckled creeper first. Oh my god. Wait, I'm doing 0 damage? Nani? What? Oh, well, he's not doing any damage to me either. Okay, can I do damage to him? Oh, I definitely do. Ha! You went flat! That was a mask! This game. This fucking game. Why? I'm sorry. I'm just at a loss. Alright, does he only take magic damage, I'm guessing? Yeah, okay, that's fine. What the hell? What was I even gonna say? Oh! Yeah! You know what was funny? What was really funny? So I remember, back when I was trying to build my Vita collection, right? One of the first things I was trying to get was the Danganronpa games. Because Danganronpa 1 was actually the first, like, what kind of got me going with the whole collecting on Vita for whatever reason, don't ask why. But I was desperately trying to find a copy of the second game, and I would call up GameStops that showed they had it online, and I would try asking them, because I only wanted a copy that had, like, the actual case with it, right? And I didn't feel like driving out, you know, 10, 20 miles to get to someplace and find out they didn't have the case. So I would call up and be like, hey, it's showing online you have this game. I was wondering if you could tell me whether it was complete or not. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, sure. You know, what's the name of it? I'd be like, Danganronpa? And they're like, what? Like, what the hell kind of English are you telling me right now? Like, Danganronpa? Danganronpa? Like, I go back and forth. I end up having to spell it out half the time. Cool, huh? But you can't expect it all the time. Things aren't always the way you want. I mean, I didn't want that. Like, their staff did not know anything about that stuff, like, at all. Alright, that was weird. I don't know what we got from doing that, but it happened. Moving on. He's not returning to normal. Ever since he came back, he's been acting strangely, and he won't talk. I wonder what could have happened to him. I mean, probably had something to do with his mom dying? I don't know. So the question is, where is he at? It's in Carl's house? That'd be funny. The beginning of the first game is super hard to get into. I will say that. I don't know how far you made it. I was super into the murder, like, solving aspect of it. But also the characters were, like, way over the top. So they were kind of hard to get into at first, too. But I feel like, you know, as it went on, you kind of got to learn the characters more. But it was very hard to get into at first, I will say. It's its own special form of insanity. Here you are. Let's go home. Everyone's been worried about you. What is it? Your mom's dead, and now you're just gonna fall apart like a baby? Honestly, I feel like that's how it is a lot of the times with visual novels. At least for me, is the introductions are super hard to get into. Because, like, my favorite visual novel is actually Steins Gate. Which I find, like, entirely engrossing. But the start of that game is so slow that I had a hard time getting into that, even. What'd you say to me? You won't understand. My mother was taken from me, right before my eyes. Twice? She was trapped in that godforsaken place for 3 years. I thought I finally rescued her. Well, go right ahead. Cry your whole life away. That'll make your mother happy. You bastard! Oh, damn! Holy crap! Alright, so I guess we can add child abuse to Yuri's characteristics there. Don't have time to sit around babysitting weaklings like you. Maybe you should figure out why your mom is that monster's beck and call. Then decide what to do yourself. Hey, where are you going? I was wondering what Haley's mom's words meant. The man calling himself Bacon. That's why I need to check on. I'll go to the ends of the earth to reveal his true identity. The man calling himself Bacon? Can it be? Is it real? Is he actually eggs? Father. Sorry to keep you waiting, Doyle. Still hasn't come out of the confessional. I mean, yeah, Lude, as long as you've never, like, straight up decked someone that was grieving, I'm pretty sure, you know, you're doing a better job than Yuri. Sorry to keep you waiting. Doyle still hasn't come out of the confessional. And he said he was going to go and meet Cardinal Simon. Has he not shown up yet? Not yet. Father, is that person really going to come? Yes, he'll definitely come. He's the only one capable of defeating Bacon. Hell. You know, honestly, I know he was about to say hello, but I like how they cut it off at hell for the priest, just looking over me like, ah, hell. What, you? Pleased to meet you. I'm Roger Bacon. You know what, honestly? You gotta appreciate the balls on a man who can just teleport anywhere, show up, say, hey, I'm Bacon, and then fry people. Bacon in the shadows of our hearts is a weird dish. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad if I could get it with a side dish or something, you know? Maybe like a country fried steak or some pancakes, you know? Maybe a cup of OJ. Hey, what is it, Alice? Huh? Hello, Earthed Alice. Is anyone up there? Yuri, I'm going to ruin again. There's something I need to make certain of. Huh? Right now? I'll go with you. No, I'm going by myself this time. I know I'm being selfish. And also incredibly stupid because Bacon could show up at any second. The guy can literally teleport anywhere. But please, let me go. Let me go by myself when we're being targeted by the guy who can literally phase in and out of existence and zap people. What, you let her go all by herself? Are you fucking stupid? What was I supposed to do? You wouldn't believe how stubborn that girl is. Women, am I right? Yuri, our hero, everyone. She said she'd be back soon. I think we should just wait for her. Huh. It's unusual for that girl to do something so rash. Why would she be going to run right now? What could it be about? Who knows? All we can do is pray she comes back safe. Sure. Just pray. Just stand back. Let it happen. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is A-okay. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Yuri, I'm sorry about what I said. I heard about what happened to your parents. My parents? Where did you hear that from? From Zuzan. So now the old man is Mr. Sensitive. How could he? Careful, Haley. When people reach the end of their lives, they get all talkative and heartfelt. Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, old farts should just go. Yuri, you helped me because of what happened to your mother, right? So I'm saying old folks are just... Once Alice comes back, you're going somewhere else again, right? Huh? Yeah. I'm going to find this old man of Wales that your mom was talking about. I want to go with you. Haley, thou hast not won even once. Please, not for your mother, for myself. Just as your mother did whatever she could. No, I want to do whatever I can. Please? It's okay, right? Okay, I got it. We'll go together. Alright. As Siri alluded to, I guess we're going into stalker mode. Unless we're just... Oh, no. We're here as Alice. I would have thought Yuri would have been smart enough to actually end up tailing her. This is so stupid on, like, every level. Listen to me, please. Lately, my husband has been so involved in work that he's paying no attention to me. He is a softie, and also... he's also an ass. Hello, ma'am. All by yourself today? Ever since that incident, the church has been sealed shut. Anything new in here? I can go shopping again. Probably should. Pardon me. Soft ass instead of a hard ass? Yes. He is definitely a soft ass. But at least he's not trying to show it off like Alice is. That's all I'm saying. Since I haven't made a comment about Alice's, like, super mini skirt in a while. Ah, I missed. Alright, what all do I need? I definitely need more healing items. Let's go with 30. Oh, we got 20. Alright, definitely need mana seeds. Let's try for 15 of them. Nice. Yeah, let's try and stock up on these. 30 of them should be good. Yes. It really is. Like I said earlier, though, like, a lot of this game's music would be great for, like, a lo-fi, like, study list. Or study playlist, you know? Like, that really is, like, the vibe of a lot of the music in this game. Alright, do I need any of this stuff? Do that. There we go. I wish there was a downside to doing the discount. Alright. Let's get everyone equipped properly, or I guess get Alice equipped properly. Traveling alone? Well, that's unusual. Make a pilgrimage, perhaps? Miss Lude, I believe that would mean that the game's programmers and developers were self-aware of what style of game they were making, and I refuse to believe that anyone sat back at any point during this game's development and said, well, maybe we shouldn't do that. I like to think that they just let the composer do whatever he wanted. And we just ended up with, like, really good, chill, lo-fi music. Do you think they sat back after they were done? Do you think they sat back after they were done? Like, can you believe we actually got a way of doing that shit? Oh, I forgot to save. Let me save real quick, since we did all that shopping. Sat back at the end of the day. They went for drinks afterwards, you know? They're all sitting around like, can you believe that they actually let us ship that? Like, did you see the giant penis monsters? And they said that was okay? Is my nose, like, too big, or are you, like, thinking it's cool? Is it too dark to see? Is that a good thing or a bad thing, you lie? Like, you like carrying a lottery ticket? Perhaps you wish to, like, play? Sure. Let's see if I got the accelerator. Ooh, that's borderline. Wait! Whoa! Whoa, you saw that, right? I was right in between the red and the green, and I didn't get anything? I got tissues! I got back alley tissues! Again! Why do I keep getting back alley tissues? You know what? You're right. Thank you, Siri. I was about to sit here and accept my back alley tissues. If it happens again, I'm taking the back alley tissues, but still. From the guy with the big schnoz. Well, you know what they say about a big schnoz. Huge tissues. Here, I'll do that one for that. You know what? Fuck it. It's pure root. I'll take it. I really need to trim down that cricket noise. It's held shut by a broken lock. It looks easy to open. Oh shit. It's one of these. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. I didn't think it was a push one. I didn't think it was a push one. Oh, I might get. There we go. So non-violent when she does it. Like, that was supposed to be a push, and she's just like, eh. Alright, I guess I'm looking for the confessional. It's an exquisite old altar. That day, I was praying here myself, and then I went outside the back way. Father went to call on Father Doyle, who was closed up in the confessional. Receive a Jasper cape. Okay. Which is something I was already wearing. That would have saved me a little bit of money. Oh well. I wonder what Father Doyle was doing here. Why didn't he go with us to see the Cardinal? Maybe he didn't want to meet Cardinal Simon? Cardinal Simon. Aha! Spin ring 3. Unlike the normal ring, keeps spinning after one rotation. The rotation accelerates as it continues to spin. If you hit all 3 rotations, you succeed. There we go. There's a hollow in the back of the shelf, a hiding place for Father Doyle's papers. I committed a terribly heinous act. I sold my best friend Elliot and his daughter to demons to protect my own life. I will never be able to purge this sin, no matter if I burn myself 1,000 times. All I can do now is repent my sins alone to God every day. But I know who Roger Bacon really is. How long is he going to leave me alone? I'm going to be next. Next. There's a photograph between the papers. Okay. It's the Father and Bacon. 1888. Revival Festival with Father Hans Doyle and Cardinal Albert Simon. Wait. So Bacon is actually Albert Simon? Or is he Doyle? We met him that night. Cardinal Albert Simon. Oh my god! Look, everyone! The main villain who can teleport around as he pleases cornered the heroine when she was alone! Who could have guessed it? Shock! Looks like you're on to us. Where the fuck is he going? Excuse me? What's going on here? Please set your mind at ease, Sister Alice. I have no intention of harming you. I just wish to speak with you a little. Oh, is that so, Roger Bacon? Or should I say, Cardinal Albert Simon? That's right. It's my true name, though you may call me whichever pleases you. Father Doyle knew your secret from the beginning, didn't he? That Cardinal Simon and the Dark Warlock Roger Bacon were one and the same. That's why you concealed your identity from us by using Olga to kill my father. Exactly so, you see. I just had to have your powers. Only one person every 100 years or so is born with powers like yours. But now I have obtained a different key. You mean Koudelka? Soon I will begin final preparations with her help. And I prefer that nothing stands in our way. Neither you nor any of your friends. That's impossible, as long as you continue in your wicked ways. But why are you so insistent in using magic to know it? Magic you know is forbidden. Why is it that you want to destroy the world? Alice, do you think things are right in the world? Huh? True peace is impossible. Only an illusion of peace exists in the superficial calm of our lives. In fact, the blood and tears of the poor are sacrificed daily by a handful of elite powermongers. No matter how far science and technology advances, repression will never cease. We're only human. Whenever the calls for revolution turn into concrete action, instigators are met by the full resistance of the elite, who stop at nothing to keep their power. But then why do you... I am motivated by revenge. Revenge? Yes, revenge. Revenge against the dead who have lost their very souls. I'm glad to have been able to talk today. Thank you, sister. Unfortunately, the next time we meet, it will be as enemies. Please give my regards to the others. Well then. Why is he not just killing her? Why leave her alive? She's already basically said, we're going to act against you. There is absolutely no reason, no logical reason why this man should not be doing something to Alice. Non-sexual. I'm not trying to say anything like that. But he has her alone in a church. He's clearly more powerful. And she's already said they are not going to stop trying to f with him. Ah! This is like Bond villain explaining the plot and then like letting Bond get away. Albert Simon. Ah! I can't believe it. You mean Bacon himself was the very man we were looking for? Cardinal Simon? Well, listen. I thought about it halfway through that rant that she is a young, attractive woman, you know, alone in a church with a guy who is a cardinal. You know, there's some history there of stuff happening. I know she's not a little boy. You know, it's a whole thing. I ain't gonna get into it. Just saying, I felt like I needed to point that out, okay? Okay. Yuri already left the chat. Can't believe it. You mean Bacon himself was the very man we were looking for? Cardinal Simon? So he said he was beginning his final preparations, right? Listen, I try and bring logic where there is none. I don't succeed, but I try. If he's serious, then we don't have any time to waste. We better head to Wales, too. I wonder what's waiting for us there. Probably a lot of sheep. Wales, huh? What's the matter? My mom told me about an incident experienced in Wales. A scientist was trying to raise the dead in a monastery he bought. I heard that the dead turned into horrible monsters. What the? It's just like the orphanage. Maybe there's some connection with Cardinal Simon. Oh, I guess we're off to Wales. Logic's not necessary, not wanted, and woefully not needed. Every once in a while, I feel like logic is needed. Oh, wow. Everyone is, like... You know, okay, I was wondering how this game was going to handle the whole leveling thing. And, very obviously, like, some of our party members are getting woefully underleveled here. Bacon babies? Hey, can we call all the monsters in this game bacon bits? Can we just coin that term? We got bacon bits. That's what we've been fighting this entire time. We're going up against a horde of bacon bits. There we go. Can we get more votes of approval for Bacon Bits? I'm willing to pass this motion. Alright. Let's go check on this little girl and see what she can summon this time, if she's gonna summon anything. That's why they're salty when defeated. Just don't put them on any... I don't know. I'm weird. I don't know how y'all are. I love bacon, right? I'm weird. I love bacon. I'll eat it almost any time. But I'm not the type to, like it on random things. Like, I'll eat it in certain types of salad. But, like... What's the weirdest one I can think of, or the stupidest one? Like, chocolate-covered bacon to me makes no sense. Like, when that little fad that there was, like, a handful of years back where it was, like, bacon and everything made no sense to me. Yeah, chocolate-covered bacon was like, no thank you. Like, I don't like shoving bacon in random things. I feel like that's kind of died out, though. What, chocolate-covered bacon? It exists. I'll stop saying it from henceforth, but it does exist. It really shouldn't. But then again, chocolate-covered ants shouldn't exist either, in my mind. But, you know, here we are. What the hell? Is this some kind of alien's house? Okay. I'm gonna be honest here. Just looking at this image right here, and I don't know why it's this image particularly, this looks like a pre-rendered background from a PS1 game. Like, I feel like I've seen this background in, like, Chrono Cross or something. Like, straight up. Siri, I think we've gone over this before. There's a kink for everything, okay? I don't need you kink-shaming people on stream. Chocolate-covered salmonella carrying crawlers is a thing? Yes. Huh. Yes, it is. Actually, one of my coworkers at one point ordered chocolate-covered ants. And he was trying to get me to try some. It was unsuccessful, but he tried. Oh, the kink-shaming kink. I see. That's a very rare kink to be a kink-shamer kink. I just got kink-clunked. Be careful, it may fuse or transform or something. Are you kidding me? Don't tell me you believe that, chunk. Oh, boy. Why have you returned? Huh? You know, it's dangerous. What if they transform? Wow. Well, it might be dangerous if you get too close. Come on, let's go. Kink-shaming kink, kink-shaming kink, kink-shaming kink. I think the problem was more I was trying to mess around with it. It's like, it's a weird kink to be a kink shamer. It's a weird kink to have a kink shaming kink. There you go. It's a weird kink to have a kink shaming kink. It's a weird kink to have a kink shaming kink. It's a weird kink to have a kink shaming kink. There you go. Got you. It's a pretty slick looking house, and it isn't locked or anything. Well, then can I go in? What is this place? There's a strange machine here. I think this house is going to transform. And then the whole thing will rocket off. Where'd you grow up? This place is just a giant spiral, too. It's wild looking. It's a machine made out of junk and old metal. Looks like it becomes a cockpit when it transforms. Let me go back up. There we go. Is there anything to find here? The bookshelf is full of books that look too difficult to bother reading. Purring parrot peanut, 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 purring peanut. If I put my mind to it, normally I can get those. You received light gravestone. No, it really doesn't. A complicated schematic diagram is spread across the desktop. So I guess there's nothing really for me to do here, per se. I'm assuming I'll have to come back here later. Yeah, anything like that where you have, like, multiple words that start the same is just, like, no go. What is that in the background? Almost looks like a castle or something. Do I have to inspect the gravestone? First, his name is crudely carved into the tombstone. James O'Flaherty, rest in peace with your loved ones. Wait, wasn't that the guy that was traveling with Alice's father? So did Cardinal Simon kill that guy, and then go after the other? My goodness, these are some huge ruins. I wonder what the place looked like before it fell apart. So this is what Haley was talking about. The monastery that researched on raising the dead. There was something here, but now this entire place is like a graveyard. It's just so sad. Oh yeah? You can hear the cries of the dead roaming this area. Who's this? You see all these things, not human, not ghosts. Happy things, fortunate things, lucky things, poor things, misunderstood things, necessary things, unneeded things. All of them have returned to the earth and the heavens. Who are you? Why turn your back on me? What, I don't think I should look into your eyes. Oh, I think he wants to look into yours, Alice. Oh, wasn't that below a stinger? What's it called? Verbal abuse? The one that always spars with freedom of speech. Bada boom, bada bing. You get my meaning? Hey now, just what is with you? Me? Hi. Oh no, he's a party member? Strange creature! Should I bother giving him a new name, or should I just keep it Strange Creature? I feel like I should just keep it Strange Creature. I feel like that's fitting. You know what? Yeah, we're just staying Strange Creature. What do you think? Made you think you could name me? I thought I'd be your new friend, huh? Oh, shit. Well, sorry. Maybe if we had more time, then we could have been friends. I'll barely finish on schedule even as is. But boy, it would have been fun to adventure with you. Why is this guy breaking the fourth wall? What are you babbling about? I guess it doesn't matter. What doesn't matter? Who exactly are you? My name is Roger Bacon, the eternal prodigy, lover of science and learning. Huh? What? Roger Bacon? Yes. Are you here for a delivery? Kudelka told us to come here. Kudelka? You mean that Kudelka? You even know who Kudelka is, old geezer? Oh, of course I do. I won't forget that strange girl. Kudelka Lissandra, correct? I see. So the time has come. Why don't you all come inside? It can't be that. Wow. I'll be waiting. Come and see me, okay? Wow. Just wow. Who the heck was that? Roger Bacon! At least that's what he said. I ain't gonna lie. I do love it when, like, games fourth wall break, and I don't know why, though. I really was not expecting it in this game. Like, that was, like, the last thing I was expecting. Oh, good grief. The door is locked tight. Okay, I guess he's gonna open that for me eventually. I assume. So I guess we found the real bacon. We found genuine bacon, finally. I'm tired of all this artificial bacon. We can finally get to the good stuff. Wait, was that something back there? I thought I just saw something. What is that? There's like something sitting right there behind Yuri right now that looks like it's a 3D model instead of part of the background, which made me think it might be something I could interact with. We found beef. But wait, I thought bacon was generally pork. Can you have beef bacon? I've never even thought about it before. Is beef bacon a thing? I don't know if it... That sounds like a new bacon... Oh. I might have to look out at the market tomorrow. They got a lot of fresh meats out there. Have to check their bacon supply and see what they got. I see, and that's why you came to see me. Mr. Roger Bacon? Please, call me Roger. What is it, Alice? How do you know Kudelka? 10 years ago, those ruins were called Nemeton Monastery. In reality, the monastery was a jail for political prisoners with life sentences. In time, its role as a prison faded away, and the building was bought by a man named Patrick. Then that dreadful incident happened. Dreadful incident? Patrick moved into Nemeton with his beautiful wife Elaine and a pair of servants. But one day, some bandits broke into their home and took Elaine's life. Patrick couldn't accept her death and delved into deep research of black magic. He finally raised her from the dead, but what returned was not his wife, but a hideous monster. Kudelka defeated that monster and released Elaine's soul. Hey, that's the story the same as Jack's in the orphanage. Does that Emigre something or other book have something to do with it? You know the Emigre document? Patrick's used it extensively in his research. How did Patrick get a hold of the Emigre document? I'm not sure, but I think he bought it from someone. A man stole that book from the Vatican. His name is Roger Bacon. Who? Me? But he's actually Cardinal Albert Simon. Maybe he sold the document to Patrick. Albert? Albert? Simon? I see. He's been concerned these past years with the study of the deepest laws of the universe. I knew it. He hasn't given up yet. You're fighting Albert. You know Cardinal Simon? Yes, I know him well. He was a student of mine. He was your student? Really? Yeah, it's true. How long has it been now? I'd say about 300 years before I slept here. That's about the time period when he followed the Crusaders and fought against the Ottoman Empire. Uh-oh, I think we're getting a cutscene.
Of all my disciples, he stood out as the finest.
Is this Zim?
He was too good.
Is this the Invader Zim voice actor?
From the lowest and poorest class of society, Albert lifted himself up and applied himself diligently to study so that he could change the world. I saw great promise in him, and I taught him everything I knew. Law, philosophy, science,
Kinda sounds like it.
astronomy, alchemy.
By the way, also,
But in
looks at
time,
lewd.
I began to question certain
Doesn't sound good
contradictions he saw.
without context.
The
Just
ruling
saying.
class and the subjected masses. He came to reject a world in which a person's place was determined by his birth. And he lost patience with me when I attempted to moderate his views. In the end, he brought me up on charges before the court of the Vatican. But it was he who the church condemned. Of course. In an age of absolutism, anyone who called for the granting of rights to individual citizens could do nothing but anger the powers that be, whether in the church or the state. Any such person was destined to be condemned as a heretic, locked away forever, or tortured to death. The truth is, I knew that he was right. But I also knew that a world in which everyone could live as equals was nothing but a pipe dream. Perhaps it could be achieved in time, as knowledge spread more widely among the people. But for that age, it was an idea much too far ahead of its time.
Okay. So I was like interested enough, so I looked it up. Apparently, the gentleman who voices Roger is James Carter Cathcart, and he's also the modern voice of James in the Pokemon series. And Meowth. That's probably why his voice sounded familiar to me. Oh, and he's also voiced Professor Oak. He's like all over the Pokemon anime, apparently. Like, all over it. Has he done anything else, really? Good grief, it's all Pokemon. We got Meowth. Oh, and apparently Vector the Crocodile from Sonic. And Weevil! He's Weevil Underwood! He's Weevil! It's Bug Boy! It's Bug Boy from Yu-Gi-Oh! There you go! That's probably actually closer to the voice I was thinking of, is Weevil. He plotted revenge because his ideas weren't accepted? Albert changed after the trial. His cynical smile did little to hide the darkness behind his eyes. Ignoring my advice, he pushed himself to the limit and ended up becoming trapped by the black arts. He unsealed forbidden magics and worked to fulfill his dream, the total destruction of society. But I feel like I can understand how he felt, in a way. We can't leave him be. Albert will do something drastic, using Koudelka's power. We have to stop him. Sure, Alice, but we don't know where he is. If If I'm right, he is close. What? I'm sure Kadoka realized what Albert was about to do. In that case, we don't have much time. You're prepared to fight him, correct? Yeah, but I don't know how long we'll last fighting him. I won't give up until we settle this. Okay, then. I shall assist you. I'll take you to Albert. Roger? Really? This teleporter isn't completed yet, but the vending machine works fine. Get whatever you might need. Oh, okay. Wait for me at the Nemeton Monastery ruins when you're ready. I guess that thing with the heart in the back is, the vending machine. There's a strange machine. Sure, let's touch it. What could possibly go wrong? Continental Zero. Okay. I don't really have a cash for anything. Probably could sell all this gear that I'm not using, though, eh? Alright, I guess let's, get rid of everything. Yeah, like, honestly, it's kind of like a side habit at this point to, like, check out different voice actors and whatnot and see what all else they've voice acted in. Because a lot of times I swear, like, I hear someone's voice, it ends up being someone completely different. Like, honestly, I started playing Octopath Traveler 2. And the first character I went with was Oswald, who's like the scholar character. And I could have sworn to God that the voice actor was Matt Mercer. And it wasn't. It was someone completely different who I don't think I've ever heard him in anything else. But just the way that he played that character, I was like, oh, it's Matt Mercer. No. Oh, yeah. Like, how many things have we pointed out Morgana's voice actor in at this point? Like, that VA gets around. Like, she is everywhere. At least it's not like the mid-2000s anymore where, like, every other character was, like, Nolan North. And, like, anything, like, decently budgeted. I know for a while there I kept hearing Bryce Papenbrook's name, or voice in, like, different games and whatnot. What is this music, actually? I think this is the longest we've ever sat on this screen for anything. It differed. I don't feel like sitting here and selling for that long. Well, let's YOLO it. What's the worst that could happen? He says before the final boss destroys him. If there's one thing you come to this channel for at this point, it's me taking on bosses underleveled and under-equipped. Let's keep it going. I'm honestly surprised the chiropractor hasn't shown up recently. I was really waiting for him to show up. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll show you the last secret that remains in these ruins. Is there really something here? Keep your eyes open. I'm gonna do my little dance. You see my little dance? You'll soon find out why I reside here. Go ahead. Go ahead, as he goes ahead of me. What a gentleman, Mr. Roger Bacon. Oh, go ahead, but me first. Oh, nope, no, wrong way. Just trying to go for the save point. So back to the bacon thing. I mean, have you had beef bacon? Like, does it taste radically different from pork? I mean, honestly, I'm not super concerned about the price at this point. I just kind of want to try it. Just because I haven't. What is this place? It's full of evil spirits. Can you sense the atmosphere of curse and chaos that remains here? I'm proud of you. Kadelka's power sealed him, but his spirit remains. It makes me shiver to even think of him. Are you okay? Yes, thank you. The meat market has an electric skillet and made it when we first got. Smelled so good. Smelled good, but you're saying it's tougher? Does it taste better, or does it taste basically the same? A large part of there was used to create a human who shouldn't have existed. Elaine's body, without her soul, turned into an inhuman entity. Patrick didn't intend for that. Since ancient times, this place has been called Neum. It contains a mysterious power. There are other places like this as well. Let's see. Such as Easter Isle, the civilization of Atlantis, and the lost continent of Mu. All of those places were situated upon the Earth's nerve points. Earth's nerve points? You mean like an acupuncture? It's about the same, but then it wasn't spiced or smoked or anything. Huh. I still want to try it. It's right. The stars have a strong influence on this location. Unusual powers build up here. So this is a special place on the planet? Yes. It's where a certain something is sealed in place. Have to see if I can procure some at some place. Listen, I'm gonna check the market tomorrow. I kind of have my doubts. I know they have fresh pork bacon, but I don't know if they're gonna have beef. I'm gonna check though. Just I thought, someone open this door. I mean, I'm hungry just like reading about it here. There's also chicken bacon. Ew, chicken bacon just sounds wrong. What does it taste like chicken? Like, The store is made in ancient times to seal the ruins. You've seen this seal before, haven't you? This is an illustration of the soul that is called the Judgment Ring. Those three eyes drawn here describe a motive, action, and outcome. Motive is the conscious of life. Action is the possibility of life. Outcome is the destiny of life. Receptacles of our souls. This is a common principle that all humans share. You're following your will to grab your future on your own, and you'll see the outcome of your action on the other side of the door of judgment. Door of judgment. And at the end of this path, shall you find Albert and Kadelka. They'll be there without fail. This is the furthest I can go. You must decide on your own if you want to walk through the door or not. Kind Roger, you really think we'd come this far just to turn back? We determined to go to the ends of the earth long ago, buddy. You're right. That's why we're here after all. Right on. This is so darn exciting. Oh, this makes me feel so alive. Alright, let me open the door of judgment for you. Yeah, we'll see. I'm willing to give most of that stuff a try. I mean, as long as it's not chocolate-covered ants. Oh, wait, here. I trust that you'll be back. I mean, I would even try chocolate-covered bacon, you know, once. I know I wouldn't like it, but I would try it. Alright, is there something back here? Oh, that's a whole area. Was I supposed to go that way? Is there something over here? Are we gonna be in for another maze at the end? Because, you know, RPGs love their mazes, yo. Oh, look, they're remixing the enemies. We got our yoga lady and the, what the hell is even going on with those dogs, honestly? The legless dogs, I guess. I mean, oh shit, I missed the first. I gotta remember that his thing pops up, like, right away. There we go. It's a dog bird. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm willing to go with either, honestly. It does kind of have like a pointed head. I don't know. My head went to dog immediately. I could very much be wrong. Some of the enemy designs in this game, it's just like, you look at it and you're like, what's the first thing that comes to mind? We'll just go with that. The seal is a flame. When the seal and the flame shine together, the treasure will be opened. Wait. The flame is light. When all the colors are mixed, the flame will glow white. Oh god, we're gonna get into puzzles in the last area. We're gonna wait until now to start doing puzzles. Yep. Took her down. At least I can take out most of these enemies in like 1 or 2 hits. That'll make things easier. More puzzles. I'm sorry, it's a little late in the game to start introducing puzzles. And if this isn't the last area, it's definitely like next to last area. It's got that vibe. Like, I've already decided. It's got that vibe. We're here to fight fake bacon. There might be a mini dungeon after this, or a dungeon after this, I'll give you that. But this is definitely either last area or next to last area. Like, no doubt. We got something over here. Treasure chest is sealed off within a purple light. Is that a button? What does the button do? I don't even know where that's at, but okay. We lit a red flame. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Oh, there it is. Or no, that's something else. Let the soul of destruction be sealed to this land. Let the power of destruction be released as well. Yeah, released as all seals are broken. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's where the thing lit. So am I supposed to collect the flame? Or just light the flame? Ow. Oh, missed that last one. So I ain't gonna lie also, like, obviously these glasses add, like, a slightly yellow tint to everything. So it's definitely changing the vibe of this area, too. Like, I know it's already, like, a mine shaft, but it's, like, it's almost like there's, like, dust in there or something.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Alka. Yeah, but it didn't even, like, cross my mind, Siri, until I, like, I thought about it, I looked real quick, and I'm like, oh. So I'm like, oh, you know, it makes sense, you know, we're in a mine, and, you know, there probably would be, like, it's almost like a mine or a tunnel or whatnot, and there would be, like, probably, like, some dust and whatnot floating around. And then I looked, I'm like, oh, wait, no, it's not nearly that yellow. But I will say, like, even now, like, I think we just hit the 2-hour mark in the stream, and no problem with my eyes so far. Normally by now, I'd be feeling it. Red still looked like red. That was, like, really bright yellow. Yeah, it is yellow. Like, without the glasses, they look like, it looks yellowish white. With the glasses, it's just, like, straight yellow. Seal of Vitality. Okay, so I get it now. So as we're combining the colors, and the colors match up, it gets rid of those little, barriers around the chests. So I think the other barrier we saw was red. So I wonder if I'm supposed to go through and, like, push the buttons until all that lines up. Might as well save. No reason not to. Just in case something funky would happen. Yeah, thank you again, Alco, for the follow there. Number 42. Most of the way there. Got 8 more to go to number 50. I don't know if I should go in there yet. I saved. Why not? Let's see what happens. I saved. Worst case scenario, we reload save. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have done that, should I? Oh, this is quite a place. Hard to believe the basement contains all this. It's enough to make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up straight. The spirits in this place are very different from any other place. They don't feel any happiness or pain. They're just nothingness that floats around. Maybe those graves aren't for humans. I have been expecting you. Bacon! Halbert, old buddy, where are you hiding these days? I'm right above you. Please call him on up. You just sit tight. We'll be there before you know it. Can I go back? I can't go back there after coming this far. Alright, I feel like I should not have come in here yet, so let us go back so we can finish exploring that mine area. Especially considering, Alucard there is still, like, under level 30. I would like for him to get, like, a level or 2, if possible. So, if we don't technically need to do this, is this, like, for endgame loot, I'm guessing? Or, I guess not endgame technically loot or whatever, but, like, is this for, like, special loot? Oh. Well. Alka says he enjoys your interactive streams. He's chilling in bed on his phone, so you know, he's shy he doesn't respond. That's all good. Ah, never part of the series squad. Always welcome. Oh, what in the world? I was about to say headless mannequins before, you know, the whole head split open. That was kind of weird. You know, is it weird we're at the point in the game where I'm looking at these enemies and I'm like, well, you know, these aren't the strangest things this game's thrown in front of me. Okay. Oh, I mean, I only really played the Insane trilogy before, but yeah, I'm guessing the earlier ones. I do enjoy those games, but I need to get back and finish 3. I blew through, like, the first 2 games and then stopped at 3 for some reason. Oh! What status effect is that? Oh, death. They killed the vampire. Okay. Alright, let's take this thing out. I don't feel like wasting a revive item because I have a feeling I'm going to need that against Bacon. I didn't want to have that happen because obviously I wanted Alucard there to get some levels on him, but I have a feeling, considering my leveling situation, that the Bacon fight is probably going to be a little hairy. And no one likes a hairy Bacon. Or at least I don't. I guess I can't speak for everyone. Alright, so we need pink for that one. We have a red button, and we have a green button. I'm assuming if we go back, there's probably another button or 2 floating around here. I guess that's a blue button? How do we get there? Can I go up? No. So I know there was that path beneath, like, on the underside of the stairs there. So we'll have to go back that way and see. I just hope all this, like, running around here is going to be worth it. Whoa, 28 SP? Wow. Okay. I'm glad I'm not transforming Yuri right now, because I'm pretty sure he'd be going berserk right now. Alright. There we go. Easy enough that time. No insta-death moves. And we got Alucard up to level 28. Should make more RPGs like this in turn-based combat and stack backgrounds. It's definitely kind of a in-between game. Like, it really does remind me a lot of like a PS1 era RPG. Just with slightly nicer backgrounds and all. But also, like, a really solid gimmick, you know? Like, the Judgment Ring is actually really sick. Like, I didn't know how well I would, like, get used to it when I started playing it. Especially, you know, like, my setup, I'm playing on a PS2, running it through an upscaler, then through a capture card. So I wasn't sure how much the lag would be adding to it. on top of trying to do timing, but it's actually been perfectly fine. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know if Koudelka has something similar as well. It might. Or it might just be a standard RPG. I honestly don't know. Because I looked at Koudelka briefly, realized how expensive it was, and then I thought it wasn't connected, and I was like, oh, eh. Legend of Dragoon is on the list. It's on the list. So it's coming eventually. The list just keeps growing. I tell you what, though. The last 2 games between this and Devil Summoner, like, they've been flying by for me. Best romance of the early 2000s. I guess I'll have to be on the lookout for that once we get around to Legend of Dragoon. Wait. So I opened this chest and I closed the other one. We can flirt with the titles on the list until their time is up. It is sealed. So why is the blue button sealed? I want to touch the blue ball. So wait, what if I open this? Do I have to try and get, like, all 3 of these open at once? Is that the gimmick here? So wait. But there's a blue half orb underneath it there. Okay, so I think if I go back around and I lift that one now, it'll lift the other one, and then we should be good? Question mark? Maybe? I don't know. I gotta get through the white ball to get to the blue ball that I actually want. You know, it's the layers of balls. There's the outer ball that holds the little ball inside, and then you grab at it. Well, I mean, you gotta touch the blue ball to get rid of the blue ball, Ripper. Duh. Ah, yes. My super-powered glasses. I'm gonna look back on the VOD of this and just be like, God, I look like such a dork with these glasses on this whole time. With these yellow-tinted glasses. Just gonna start asking all my friends, but do you have gaming glasses? Oh, I believe you. It's very... Put it this way. It's very me that the first pair of glasses that I'll probably regularly use in my life are specifically so I can game with. It's such a me thing. Like, oh, why did you need your glasses? Oh, you know, I needed them for distance or for driving. Oh, what did you need your first set of glasses for? Gaming. Like, it's very on brand, is all I'm saying. This thing's better than 240p. There ain't nothing wrong with 240p. So, some things look better in 240p, Ripper. Just saying. Alright, so we go down. Man, if it wasn't for that, I'd be getting eye strain right now, so... I can't have my eyes stopping me from my gaming time. I refuse. See? I got rid of the white balls. I mean... I was questioning it myself, Ripper. But at the very least, I can already tell you, like, my eyes would have been straining by now. Like, you know, like, it was pretty quick that my eyes would start straining with my current setup, how I have it right now. And I'm fine. So, at the very least, it's helping. It was worth trying, put it that way. Now we just need to face this upside-down man who has his head split open. And he's got a gun. I like how we've just, like, we've gone from the crazy stuff. Like, we've gone from the crazy enemies down to just an upside-down dude with a gun. I mean, I'm sure he's known his stuff more than once. Right? Right? Oh no, put it this way. My light right now is on seriously low. Because otherwise, like, honestly, my pasty ass would be blown out right now if it wasn't. And it was, like, between that and me only sitting, like, 2 feet in front of my monitor, it was straining my eyes, especially whenever I'd have to read anything. Like, Astral Chain, with how small that text is in that game, was super blowing my eyes out. We're this far into this game, and I still get a chuckle out of Yuri's run cycle here. It's like locomotion on max. Alright, so we got the white flame. Oh yeah, where's the closest save point? I don't call that minimum level of sub. I don't know. Coat of the Sage. I call that an adequate level of effort. So I feel like that was for Zuzen, wasn't it? That coat was definitely for Zuzen. And also, I will be going directly to a save point as quick as possible to get rid of that mouse. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out, Miss Lude. Because you know I will forget. Okay, you're also right, Siri. That's like a half Birdman. He's not quite Harvey Birdman. He's just half Birdman. Oh, I missed the second one. Alright, that one's down, cool. Alright, there we go. Honestly, I think this game has just broken me, Lude, because, like, I don't know. Oh, crap. Here we go. This is gonna become butt-clenching time. Can I make it back to the save point before the malice gets me? Can I leave out? Okay. I don't know if there are enemies at this portion. Hopefully not. It made it. Cool. Woo! So yeah, Alka, since you're not used to this game, there's this whole mechanic as you're doing the random battles that your malice builds up, which is represented by that little gem there that's red. And when it gets to the point where it's red, if you get into a random battle after that, you run into an enemy that you just can't kill, and it's basically insta-death. And yeah, it's not great. It's super not great. Ho ho ho! You wish to quiet the malice. Yup. So you come back to a save point, you go to this nightmare, and you face an enemy real quick, and then the malice is gone. It's kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty much, like, oh, you're grinding? Oh, here you go. We're gonna make you go do this battle every once in a while, just to punish your grinding. Actually, now that I think about it, Lude, you must have... That's probably why you're so on top of this, because you've probably been having to come back to the graveyard a lot. Actually, is running from a battle even a thing in this game? I'm not even sure. Because there's moving front and back. I don't know if running is a thing. I honestly don't know. Kind of a weird point in the game to be asking myself, is there a run from battle? I'm sure there has to be. It's all or nothing around here. So, yep, you don't get anything for that actual fight. And then you quiet the malice. I mean, some of them did, Ripper. Some of them did. I like the awkward pause there as well. Before Yuri finally walks away. Where you're thinking like, oh crap. Did my game accidentally freeze again? And then it's like, no. The game didn't actually freeze. It's just thinking. Oh yeah, so real quick. So you can see now it starts at blue, then goes to green, then yellow, and then finally goes back to red. I've gotten lucky the last couple times because I was about to get zapped and then managed to make it back. Alright, so I got the blue chest that I need to get, and I have the pink chest I need to get. And then I guess we go fight Bacon. Alright, is that another chest hiding? Yep. Mouser prototype? What? A Mouser prototype? What is this, Turtles? Where's Baxter at? Where's Baxter Stockman? It must be an equipment. Or not? Or maybe it's a ladies? I have no idea what that was we just picked up. That's interesting. Okay. Well, move it on. Alright, so I want to keep that one on. I want to turn off green, right? So I turn off green. That should make pink? Question mark? I think that checks out in my head. Oh, got a back attack. Also, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I keep forgetting that there's technically a front row and a back row in these battles. Like, it's such a non-thing in my mind. So we definitely need to heal up Alice. That's out of, like, Nothing else to do. Ice cubes are cold. I did know that. I'm guessing you found out a hard way? Pretty sure Alice just died. Yup. What happened with the ice cubes, Ripper? Yeah, that's wild hair. Oh. Oh. That was my hair. Oh. That's not great. Ow. He critted me. Alright. And he's down. Also, I like how forgiving this game is with characters, like, getting knocked out. Like, don't worry about it. They're already back up, you know. Just go ahead and heal them after battle. It feels dirty, honestly. I mean, ice is cold. I didn't think ice was that cold. I mean, what, you got some, like, dry ice in the freezer today? Oh, got caught on some invisible geometry. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you know, it's the little things sometimes. Hollybook Martyrs. I'm guessing that's for Alice. Oh, yes. Alright, so if I undo this now, we should go to blue. Yep, which means we can go get that last chest. And then my sniffling ass can go see Bacon again. Again, apologies about the sniffles and coughs and all. It's kind of a necessary evil at the moment. They do, unfortunately. Unfortunately for me, they happen like 3 times a year. Some more severe than others. Like the springtime season's like the worst. And our weather here has been so bipolar recently. Like literally going back and forth between like late spring heat to like midwinter cold. Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna be great when I go back to work with the rest of the crew, you know, after next week, if I'm still sniffling and all. Just not gonna say anything. Let them figure it out. Alright, let's go get us that last chest. Wait. So this way? No, this should be... I think I just went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I need to go back all the way to the entrance. Just start sniffling and coughing and I'll just start walking up to people like, hey man, how's it going? How you been the last like 2 months? Like... Oh, that? Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. No, I have not dipped in the survival horror games yet. Me and Ripper were going back and forth about one today about which one of us would stream it. So, what between me and Ripper, one of us might be streaming Lifeline sometime soon. If you are at all familiar with that gem of a game. Which, by the way, Ripper, when you brought that game up and I Googled it, it activated so many, like, deep-seated memories that I had completely forgotten about. Because I remember hearing about that game back in the day because of the unique control style, and I just completely forgotten about it. That's why I was so tickled once I figured out that's what you were talking about. So if you're not aware, Alka, Lifeline is a PS2 survival horror game that plays like Hey You Pikachu. You have the PS2 microphone, and you play as like a person viewing the main character through a camera, and you're giving her orders. Yes. So you're issuing her orders that she may or may not take. And according to Ripper, because he's tried it out on emulation, more often than not, she just decides that she's a strong, independent woman and she don't need no one telling her what to do. Oh, no, it sounds amazingly obnoxious. It also sounds like it'd be hilarious. So if Ripper does not, you know, take this golden opportunity, I will totally get on that eventually. Eventually I want to do the Fatal Frames as well, just because I've never been able to play those on my own. Like, Fatal Frame is like one of the horror games that actually, like, genuinely freaks me out for whatever reason. So I want to try streaming it, because I think I might be able to get through it that way. But, you know, that'll be off in the future. Can't go scaring off my lewd lurker either, because I know she's not a big horror game fan. Yeah, something about Fatal Frame is just like, You know what I think the problem with Fatal Frame with me is? You have to let the ghosts get close to you. It goes against all the logic in your brain of every other game like that, where it's like, keep your distance, you know, crowd control, don't let them get close to you. No. Fatal Frame, I need to get that photo centered. I need to see the ghost's face. I need to see everything. Oh, that was way fast. Like, that's, I feel like, what always freaked me out about that game the most. Paralysis on top of a fast ring. Good grief. Camera doesn't have zoom. Maybe if they did a modern times, like, Fatal Frame. Like, between, like, having zoom and, like, higher resolution cameras, like, you know, you could be, like, a house over taking out the ghosts. Have you seen the new downloadable app for the Camera Obscura? Oh, yes. Doesn't stop me from getting the games, though. That's the thing with me. Like, sometimes I'll buy a series because I know eventually I'm going to get into it. In my made-up new version, it has an SD card. So you don't even have to worry about film. Like, it's all good. Everything's good. Best horror game ever. 10 out of 10. Paralysis. Yes. That's gonna be where the horror comes in. You're not actually playing the main character, you're talking to the main character. You know what? That'd be a fun thing to do. Like, just take like a week or something like that and play all the mic-only games. Like, because I think, realistically, because I'm thinking it's what? The mic games I can think of off the top of my head would be Lifeline, obviously Hey You Pikachu, and Seaman. Like, I could see taking, like, a whole week. Because I think a playthrough of Seaman would take, like, a week. And, like, doing a whole week of, like, mic games. Seaman does work, but Seaman's also not trying to be an action game. It's just incredibly bizarre. I mean, I feel like it would be fun in a group, because you could have the group feed it, like, questions, you know? Like, I feel like that would be fun. Plus, I mean, Leonard Nimoy's in the game, so, I mean, what's not to love? Put it this way, even games that technically aren't fun can be fun in a group. Yeah, I can't think of any other, like, mic-only games off the top of my head. Like, people drop that gimmick pretty quickly once they realize how bad it really was. It's, like, exclusively, like, that early period of the 2000s that people really tried to make that gimmick a thing. And then it just got dropped. Ooh, got that first one. Oh, I missed! Oh, no, here we go. It's about to start. Oh, gosh, Alice, no. About to say it's going to start. I'm going to start sucking at the Judgment Wheel ring now. It always reaches that one part of the stream where I start messing up with the ring. Hecatonaut. Okay, I don't even want to try and figure out how you pronounce that. Not item, do that. Cure. Alright. Back to bacon. Go for that one on the left. Owie. Wait, did she just spike her brain into the ground there for that attack? I don't think I noticed that animation before. I guess when we get back, because I think there was a save point right in front of Bacon. Ooh, we got light level maxed. So we can technically go get the level 3 demon for light. So, to date, Soul Hackers 2 was the only game that I have started on stream that I would not consider finished. I just dropped it. I couldn't get with it. I was a big fan of Soul Hackers 1. It was my first SMT game that I finished. Soul Hackers 2 was... It shouldn't have been Soul Hackers 2. They should have just done their own thing with it. They did not need to attach that name to it. It made no sense that it was attached to Soul Hackers. It should have been its own thing. I feel like if it was its own thing, even if it was just a new SMT spinoff, I feel like people would have been less harsh on it and they could have done more of their own thing with it, with their own vibe. Because that was the same team that did Tokyo Mirage Sessions. And I was talking with Ripper about this recently. The thing with Tokyo Mirage Sessions that I really liked is that the game didn't take itself that seriously. And kind of was just like goofy fun. I feel like there's room to have like a goofy fun SMT game. But because it was Soul Hackers, they tried to be more serious and it just didn't work. And the plot, I don't know, it just didn't get me. That's what I'm saying, like, Tokyo Mirage Sessions was just dumb fun. It didn't take itself seriously, like, at all. The characters were ridiculous, the plot line was there. You know, the combat was fun. Like, it was just a goofy, fun time. It wasn't trying to make itself out to be super serious. That's what I'm saying, like, that's where I feel like it got screwed up with Soul Hackers 2. I mean, put it this way, I also got hyper offended with the low amount of demons in the game. Like, I keep saying this over and over again. This is going to be the third or fourth time some of my fine viewers have heard this out of my mouth, but when I ran into a line of 3 Hellbikers in one of the dungeons, I was like, F this game. Like, Hellbiker is supposed to be like a special enemy in every SMT game that Hellbiker is in. Not just a regular mob that you run into on the overfield in a set of 3. Like, that game. That being said, please look forward to a Tokyo Mirage Sessions playthrough sometime, because that will be happening. We've talked about it too much at this point. Revive? Who's it reviving? Is Revive a heal spell? Holy crap! Oh, I mean, yes, Final Fantasy X first. I still have that mystery PS3 game that I'm going to do after Final Fantasy X now. There's still way more stuff in between, but yes. I'm just saying, I need to check on my Discord if that's on my list, but it's going to be on my list. It's on the to-do list. Yeah, Ringo was fine. I didn't have a problem with Ringo at the very least. Like, the whole... I don't know. Saizo was good, too. I liked Saizo. For whatever that's worth, Saizo was cool. Well, guess what's coming up right after we're done with Shadow Hearts, because it's going to be Final Fantasy X. Still not entirely sure which version we're going to play. I'm leaning towards the PS2 version, but I don't know yet. But that's where we're going next. It has been mandated by the Lewd Lurker. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, Alka. I can. I have that power. I mean, I gotta set up, I gotta sub the Vita for stream capture eventually anyway when I do mine 0. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same as the other versions. It's just lower resolution. It's like a lower resolution of the HD remaster, if that makes any sense whatsoever. There we go, finally. Technically, yes. Got the Soul of Sandalphon. So we'll get rid of Mad Bull. And we'll put on Sandalphon. Technically, even if I wanted to do FF10 and 10.2 on the Vita, I could. Because I was a dumbass. I imported the physical copy of 10.2 for the Vita. Oh, well, we're going to see that because here we go. Let's see it. You aren't lying, though. He really does get, like, very smug when he does that now. Oh, I don't get to see his big attack, though. But having him as a healer is nice. As another healing option. And now I get to flip my member in front of people's faces. It really is sad that they won't let you at least have a little bit of XP for that fight. They're so petty about it. Like, nah. You get nothing. I received a terror leave. Okay. Yes. Let's go see Bacon. Yes, I did go through Parasite Eve 1. Which, unfortunately, I have... It ended up being 3 recordings, and I lost the middle one. Because I'm about to say, I do have them on my YouTube. I haven't released them yet. But I do have, technically, the 2 that I have saved on my YouTube. I loved Parasite Eve, though. Such a good game. Like, that game really does hold up. Until the ending boss, and then it's just like, like, the final, like, hour, I'd say, of the game gets a little rough difficulty-wise. If you played it like I did, which was more on the, survival horror side, and less on the RPG side. There's just nothingness that floats around. Maybe those graves aren't for humans. Final boss took up, like, an entire day worth of streaming. I'm expecting you. Bacon! Albert, old buddy, where are you hiding these days? I'm right above you. Please call on up. Just sit tight. We'll be there before you know it. The sad thing is, like, I feel like if I go back now, like, now that I know the glitch that makes that stupidly easy, like, I'm pretty sure I could go through that fight pretty quickly now. Because there's a glitch where if you change your armor mid-fight, your parasite energy recharges at the rate it did at the start of the battle. Because you know the longer the battles go on, the slower your parasite energy restores itself. So if you change armor mid-fight, it glitches and it goes back to the starting rate, and you just keep doing that to get, like, fast regeneration on that, so you can keep healing yourself and using your big attacks. But that's literally how I had to beat the game. I felt dirty, but at the same time, it's like, oh, it is what it is. Roger Bacon was certain that the door of judgment would open. So this is all part of your plan too, huh? So you're not planning on running this time, then? This is the big finale for me, you see, which means you'll finally be able to achieve closure as well. Albert, what are you planning? Is it the same as the Demon's Gate invocation? Alice, I broke the seal inside the Vatican and stole the 3 secret books. The first is the Pulse Tract. With it, one can command the earth veins in order to wake an ancient god. Dwyer went far with this. He woke the seraphic radiance, but somehow it remains sealed within that boy. Next is the Emigre document. It creates life from nothing and can be used to summon a god of death. But both Patrick and Jack failed. They only succeeded in making a soulless puppet. And finally, the Codex of Lorraine. It tells how to summon the other god, which I am now attempting. An omnipotent god from the far reaches of space shall descend upon Earth to cleanse us. Hey now, you quack magician. I can't let you do that. You can't hurt others just so you can play this game of misplaced vengeance. Yuri, you still haven't figured it out? That in order to begin anew, we must first wipe the slate clean? Shut up! Who do you think you're, some god? Don't flatter yourself. You're no different than me, an ordinary, pathetic human. You've got plenty of excuses, but I think you're just after revenge for what happened in the past. My father worked hard to protect this world. I'm not letting a deluded scheme take it all away. Fool, what value is there in a rotten world such as this? Do you really believe that your power alone is enough to right the injustice of this world? I can see, not perfectly, but I can see the future in store for this world. A few foolish elite will soon bring about a tragedy which will inflict great misery upon us all. None will escape, and Earth will overflow with the screaming of the dead who know not their fate. And an iron behemoth shall rise in a flash. Countless lives will be snuffed out. A hopeless future. We mustn't bring this future upon the world, but this terrible vision is drawing nearer as we speak. So before that hell is upon us, we must begin again, and that's precisely what I intend to do. So before evil people can kill innocent people, I will kill everyone. Logic! You're a lunatic. The sages of every age were called that. Let history decide whether my actions were good or bad. For now we must simply forge ahead. Koudelka, witch of dark flames, come with me, and let us raise the throne of the other gods. The legacy of the ancient gods, Namito. Oh damn, it rumbling hard. That's a lot of rumble. Oh, my controller's going crazy. What? But why? The power flow is stopped. The float cannot be raised. Koudelka, is it you? Stop now. You can't defeat me with your power. You're going to disappear into the darkness with me, to a world of nothingness. No, it cannot be. Are you saying that you intend to kill us both? You wouldn't understand. I'd give my life to save that child's future without a second thought. What? Now. I feel like we should have brought Haley with us. I really do feel like the game really wanted us to bring Haley with us. No, you cannot. Koudelka! No! The soul contract. Exactly. With Amon, Master of Destruction. I wanted to save this power for last, but I have no choice. Yarr! Upwards, Namito! Albert! Oh, Yuri, come for me. You think you're the only one with fusion powers. Yep, I knew he was going to transform. I knew there was no way it was just going to be one-on-one versus Bacon for the whole thing. I'm sorry, Simon. Simon Bacon, there you go. Do I need the extra healing, or should I go for the extra strength? We'll go for the healing just to be safe. There we go. That plus we get the defense buff. You're a guy bit of a pot belly all of a sudden. Oh, so he's just dropping the Ark of the Covenant casually in front of us and releasing its power, you know, as you do for a normal special attack. Oh, wow, he's attacking our sanity, too. That's great. You know, I don't really know what I was expecting, but I probably should have been expecting that. Oh. That costs 80 MP. Oh, but it does do hull. Pretty much. You're not lying, Siri. You're really not lying. I feel like that's his whole game's motif. Is an attack on your senses and your sanity. Why is this a huge earthquake? Let's try sucking his blood. Go be a vampire. What is that? Where's the little sword thing he's doing? Like, hey, swords. I don't know what you're talking about, Siri. Everything's been fine. It's never stopped being fine. Everything is fine. You see me, like, smacking my tail in Roger's face? It's fine. I give Roger tail all the time. It's fine. Oh, I missed! There we go. Ooh. The worst part is I already know this is going to be, like, the easy part of the fight. Because I know he's going to transform. I know it's only going to ramp up from there. Oh! I really don't need this to be the part of the night where I start messing up the Judgment Ring. I really need that to not be the thing that happens right now. Oh, this is the move that killed us in one shot at the beginning of the game. And it just killed Alucard. That's great. Let's go hit Roger with a book. Alright, there we go. What did he actually attack us with there? Alright. Let's do this. There we go. Got all three. Yeah, well, we're at least almost through his first form. But I know this isn't even his final form. Yep, here comes something. I'm on? Woo! I like he. I don't know if I'm gonna like what he's gonna do, but I like he. I like the design. Ow! Yeah, let's re-up Sanctuary. Alright. You know what? I just want to see what it looks like. What does the big earthquake attack look like? What is with his little swords dance? Alright, let's use Arc. Well, that's super easy. Oh. Well, I like the stained glass. This game has some surprisingly pretty attacks. Sometimes. And then sometimes you just see the main character flipping a tail in someone's face. No. Ooh, 104 from Alice. Nice. Atomic Dust. That doesn't sound painful at all. Oh shit. Oof. Alright, there we go. Then we'll do Arc again. You know, considering how, like, little I've really done in terms of, like, grinding this game, like, we're managing fairly well here. I don't know if the game's gonna make me eat my words there or not. Like, I feel like it could, definitely, if it wanted to. But all things considered, like, this is far from, like, the hardest fight I've done on any of these, you know, JRPG streams. I will say, Shadow Hearts has been very fair. Especially coming off of SMT. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this will be one that I go back to eventually. And do like a full run. Maybe give it a couple years. Because I think I also read somewhere, too, that there's, like, 2 different endings. I don't know how you get the different endings, but I think there are 2 different endings in this game. Alright, Demon Rays. Just gonna nuke Alice. Alright, we need Pure Seed on Alice. And Alice can do... Mark's kind of overkill still. Because he's really only focusing on Alice right now. Alright, let's see how much this does to me since my Sanctuary's down. That wasn't too bad. Let's do Sanctuary. Alright, then we need to make sure Yuri doesn't go berserk. So the last thing I need is Yuri turning on the party right now, especially when he's got the big heal spell on him. Let's go. I took some allergy medicine earlier, and it's at least keeping my nose from being stopped up. The problem is, so basically, when the allergies get really bad, my sinuses get really clogged to the point where I can't breathe. So then I start taking stuff, right? And that normally breaks it up. But then, you know, instead of coming out the front of my nose like a normal person, my sinuses like to drain down the back of my throat. Which makes it really nasty and disgusting, which is why I keep making like certain sounds and whatnot, because I'm trying to bring stuff up. It's not pleasant. It's pretty much just misery until things kind of settle down with it. Like, there's no good solution. Oh, there we go. I beat Demon Bacon. Woo! Alright, what else is the game going to throw at me? Because I know that can't be it. Angel Earrings. Yeah, you wouldn't be giving me something called Angel Earrings if you didn't give me a chance to equip them. I'm on to you, game. I'm on to you. No. The soul contract. I cannot lose. It's over. It's all over now. You're overconfident. It is I who will end it. Haven't you noticed? All of the power generated by our battle has been transferred to the float. What? Soon the float will appear. You cannot stop it now. Aw, shit, we got a floater coming. I have won. I have won. We're gonna get a big old bacon floater. Wait. Oh god, I'm gonna have to face a big floater, aren't I? Oh, the world's all blue now. Ooh. Wait, is he summoning Atlantis? Excuse me? I mean, at least the root beer float was only in your mind. Would have been 10 times worse if it was in your hand when I mentioned that.
Watch. My ultimate dream. Now I shall achieve it. Behold! Worms who convicted me in Nuremberg 400 years ago. Behold the fruits of your folly. This light, this storm. Now is the end of the world!
I'm just gonna say.
Glorious throne of the Lord on high, Yamato. This is indeed the signpost to a new tomorrow. The medium by which God shall bestow a new future on a world despoiled by human corruption. Oh God, at last the time has come. From the distant reaches of the universe and time, descend now upon this earth. Thousands upon thousands before me have tried, but failed. But I am the one who will finally achieve it!
This is probably the best looking cutscene in the game so far. Like, pretty easily. This is actually held up. Like, surprisingly well. And then the plastic figures show back up.
The float has risen. There's nothing you can do to stop it now.
You can't stop this floater.
Son of a...
This floater will never
7
sink.
days from now, God shall descend to earth. You can wave your fists all you want. It will change absolutely nothing.
Oh shit. He's leaving this mortal realm, I guess. Bye. I don't think that's really a floater at this point. I think that's a flyer. I think in pretty much every single sense of the word that thing's flying.
Pulse of the stars, the life force of all living things, all will be stopped. Soon, death will rain down upon the earth like manna.
Well then. That happened. Bacon got his floater. Back to the cottage. Guess that's over. Is it time to get some sleep? That was quick. How's she doing? She's resting in London Rat's hideout. She's in better shape than I thought. I'm glad to hear that, but... well, our trouble is just starting, I'm afraid. Hey, Raj. What's the big castle-looking thing, anyway? It's one of the legacies left behind by beings who visited this planet long ago. It's Neem. Oh my god, we have aliens?! We got aliens now! When you say one of the legacies, do you mean there are other things like that out there? Oh, definitely. About 100 of them, I'd guess. That many? Aliens. That's all I'm saying. Aliens. All that remains is ruins, but there was a person in the past who tried to revive them several times. It's just like the renewed Tower of Babel. It's not something that can be easily controlled by humans. That Albert guy, he said the gods would fly from the depths of the sky. What is that Neem machine? It was he who said that Neem means float in the ancient tongue of Ebby. Do you know what a float is? It's the thing that bobs when a fish bites when you are fishing. Once the float goes up, God will home in on it from the M72 Nebula some 4,800,000 light years away. You mean God lives that far away? That doesn't sound right somehow. Calling it God is something humans dreamed up themselves. More precisely, it's an alien organism. Aliens! Aliens! So God is an alien, huh? I always thought he sits on this leaf with his hands like this. That's Buddha. Listen, if you saw a human with the eyes of an ant, they would seem overwhelmingly huge, right? You wouldn't want to fight them, would you? Ants may not understand it, but humans could almost be their god figure for them. Pennywise, we all float up here, Siri. We all float up here. So are you saying that to this organism from space, we're the same? Just like ants? That's correct. So I'm an ant, huh? Why is it that you're depressed? Something too overwhelmingly powerful for humans to deal with is coming to this planet. I forgot to do the voice. I suppose if that happens, Earth and everything on it will be wiped out. What's wrong? Well, that's what we gotta fight, right? What? You really intend to fight? Isn't there any way to stop it? Is Albert really going to bring about the destruction of the world? There is a way. We gotta destroy the float inside Neem before God homes in on it. Can it really be done? But it's floating in space. And that's when the instantaneous matter transporter will come into play. Oh my god, we can finally teleport! Yo, we can finally teleport! Go and start that generator for me. Oh yeah, go kick the generator for me. You know, make sure you get air in the fuel and then pull the line, right? Huh? This is a generator? How do I start it? Get on top of it and run. Run, I said, run! I'm not getting enough power! Why do I have to do this? Whoa! There we go. Good, now we're moving. Alright, here we go. Am I gonna have to run for everyone? Like, every time. Huh? He's gone. So every time someone needs to be beamed up, I'm gonna have to run on treadmill. You know, Bacon makes it look so, you know, effortless. I'm back. Did you see that? You saw what my teleporter is capable of, right? You can go anywhere using my teleporter. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, but didn't you almost get killed there? I gotta make him run all the way down. What's wrong with you? You're imagining things. It may still need a slight adjustment, but pretty great, huh? If you set the target to Neem's specific coordinates, it flies right in. There must be another way. There is none. Well, okay then. See what I mean? Either we die in this machine or at the hands of an alien organism. We shall throw the dice and let fate decide. How interesting. You really don't trust me, huh? I can't believe it. You speak that way about my greatest invention. No, I didn't mean anything. Yeah, that's right, Raj. We love your machine, so take us to the stars. Neem, here we come. Trust me, I'll make sure to get you there safely. I promise, promise, promise. Since we've made our decision, I'll get ready. Please get ready for departure too, everyone. Should we go back to the hideout too? The question is, how much longer is the game? Should I try and finish it tonight? Or should I get to sleep at a reasonable time? That becomes the question. Sleep is the thing I use to not feel like death. Alright, so that's all equipped. What can we get? Not really worried about Zuzan. Executioner sword. Why does that sound like you're trying to, like, get me in on a cult? Sounds like something from Dead Space. Like, oh yeah, Steph is only at the beginning. Alright, so got that. Let's get the Snow White robe. Are you really surprised? You shouldn't be. I need 2 of these. Special headgear. Yeah, I think we'll call it with that. I like how they actually have special animation from grabbing stuff out of the vending machine. The original one from the 1940s? Yes, I have seen the one from the 1940s. You're talking about Brandon Fraser Mummy? No, I've not seen Brandon Fraser Mummy. And calling that the original Mummy is, inaccurate. That does not look like Shock Pikachu face. It's the only Mummy that counts. Not even close. I guess we can at least go up to the sky. Time to get to work. Never thought my pizza delivery machine would save mankind. Wait, what? His pizza delivery machine. I guess I actually have to go back to the hideout then, huh? Alright, so... We're, what, back at London? I guess they're talking about that underground area. Ooh. Oh, I'm so bored. Kids really tire you out. Take me with you, too. Like, this has to be the hideout they're talking about, right? Go ahead and save. Alright. Is it time for me to jump in again? Just give me a shout anytime you're short-handed. Haley, that has not won even once. Wait, how is she here? Mom, are you okay? You shouldn't get up just yet. I know, but I'm okay. After 3 years, we're finally together. I'm sorry, Mom. I wanted to go see you sooner. It's okay, Haley. It must have been very difficult for you. You've done a great thing here. It's all thanks to the little ones. I've got to protect them. How you've grown, Haley. Mom. What is it? I'm going to fight until the end with Yuri. Will you be okay with that? As long as you promise to come back to me, like your father did. You're beginning to look a lot like him. Dad? Yes, your father always kept his promises. Thanks to your father, I'm here with you now. I promise I'll be back. Let's go to America together. We'll take a boat with Chris, Sharon, and Joshua and meet Dad. Haley. That's what we'll do, right, Mom? Okay. Alright, I promise. Yuri, Alice. Sorry about that. Is it a bad time? No, it's okay. You're leaving now? Yuri? I don't know how to thank you. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Well, that's one way to thank him. Come on, you're embarrassing me. As for me, I can't believe that damn voice. Mysterious voice was actually a beauty like you. Also, I want to thank you for saving Alice at Koi Tower. But how come it was only me whose head hurt when they heard your voice? Was I being punished? That's because all the monsters fused inside you became terrified, like bats fear the sunlight. I see. There's nothing to worry about. You're protected by a greater spirit. A spirit so strong that even Albert fears. Look deep inside yourself. You'll know who that soul belongs to. I know, Kudelka. Alice. You've grown strong. You've carried on your father's spirit and traveled a difficult road bravely. It's just because of all the help I get from everyone. I can see the burden you carry for the sake of your loved one. You're scared, right? Just don't ever give up hope. You have Yuri now. The curse may be strong, but he'll protect you, alright? Yes, that's right. I can't do anything anymore, but I'll wait here for your safe return. Roger will help you with the rest now. Go. Alright. I think I am going to go ahead and call it there. I think we'll come and finish this up tomorrow. Because my throat's getting a little dried out. I think I need to take a break from talking, go get some drink. Probably go get ready for bed, honestly. And maybe go take some more allergy medication. 21 hours in, though. Oh, right near the end. I think that about lines up. I think I had looked at this before we started, and it said online that this was like a 25-hour game. So, that checks out about right. Oh, so hopefully, I suspect tomorrow, I suspect tomorrow we will finish up Shadow Hearts and be moving on to Final Fantasy right afterwards. Still not sure what version of Final Fantasy X we're going to start. I'm leaning towards PS2, just because, you know, reasons, just for the fun of it, but I might go PS3 version, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I know they redid the sphere grid for the HD versions, so I don't know. I'll do a little bit of looking into that and see which version of the sphere grid I want to mess with and go from there. But, yep. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you again to Alco for the follow. It's much appreciated. Fine. My eyes are fine, honestly. Like, the first time for a long while after a stream that I can honestly say, like, no problem with the eyes. So, that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. Thank you, Siri. And thank your brother for me, too. That was well worth it. We'll see how I look on the playback, too. I'll probably be laughing at myself. And look who decided to come join us right at the end. She literally just came bursting into the room, meowing up a storm. I guess she realized I was finished. So. Alright, you want down, don't you? You don't like being in front of the camera. Nope, nope, she said nope, nope. Nope, nope, she wants down. Literally, she must have realized I was finishing up. As soon as I was, like, going into it, I heard the door push open. I just heard, meow! Meow! She must have realized. Places to be, a.k.a. not in front of the camera. Yeah, I love my little girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Everyone says hi. Alright, y'all. So, like normal, I should be back on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Whenever that is for y'all. I will have to wrap up before 6 p.m. Eastern because I'm going to a friend's house tomorrow for a get-together. But we should have more than enough time to get through this final dungeon, I assume, and get started on Final Fantasy, or at least start the first little bit of Final Fantasy. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, y'all. Hope to see you there. If not, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.